Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. It just had a fascinating huddle on looking at your pipeline, assessing what's working and what's not. And it's a little bit harder than you might have thought. You would think, oh, well, I have a top of the funnel problem or I have a bottom of the funnel problem. But the truth is, a lot of the problems are in the middle somewhere. And so we had an interesting discussion on how do you even find where the challenges are and why are some of these things stuck at one level or another. So James Stanton, Empyrean. James, what's your tip for trying to identify where the problems are?
Great question. I think the easiest first answer is instrumentation, right? So being able to look at your pipeline and understand in Salesforce clearly where things are, what the opportunities are, and all of that. So that kind of tells you a bit of what's going on. But for us here at Empyrean to really dig in and understand where the challenges are and why things maybe weren't progressing or moving, we in marketing had to do the work. We had to literally get in, listen to meetings that were going on, partner up directly, hand in hand with the sales team, review proposals, really get dirty in the sales process in order to then understand where we could help and how we could improve.
All right, so we're going to have to get our hands dirty. That's my conclusion. We're going to have to dig in, and we can't sort of delegate this. Marketing has to go in and look at it, because if you don't do it, maybe no one else will. All right, Marca Armstrong from Passport. Marca, what's your tip for tackling this sort of very squishy challenge?
Yeah, we call them the squishy boxes, actually, Drew. So thank you for the question. And to James's point, it's an interesting one. And it's a great challenge. And what I mean by the squishy boxes is, within your funnel, you probably set out certain metrics that you wanted to adhere to. And it's one thing to look at the top metric. It's another thing to look at the bottom metric. I think to James's point, you got to really Pareto out all the details in between. So where are your conversion rates lagging? And then more importantly, if you can understand that, then what do you need to do about it? Is it a disconnect between marketing and sales? Is it a disconnect between what's happening from your inbound, whether you're getting the organic leads that you need versus the inorganic? How is the conversation happening once the salespeople have that lead? What does that look like? So I echo a lot of what James said. And then if you can look at that entire process and then understand where the pieces are falling down, then you can put it all back together.
Yeah. Oh, those are great. I wanted to throw this out there as a Tuesday tip, because the first thing you need to recognize is that you have a problem. And the second thing is you have to go and tackle it and get in there deep, because you don't want to be solving the wrong problem. You don't have time to do that. All right. Well, thank you, Marca and James. If you're a B2B CMO, can share, care, and dare with the best of them, check out CMOHuddles.com. I'm Drew Neiser, and that's your Tuesday tip. Peace out.